my thing. I'm an extremist, and it took me a really long time to accept that. I am notorious for going from 0 to 100 and 100 to 0. And I don't know how many people have experienced burnout in the way that I have. I honestly cannot fathom doing some of the stuff that I did before I burnt out. Also, the things that worked for us in the past worked for the past versions of ourselves. The things that got us from point A to point B are actually not what's gonna get us from point B to point C, because we change, the approach changes, the world changes, our daily routines have to change too. Today, we are slowly rebuilding a daily system. We're not even rebuilding a daily system. We're literally starting from the very bottom of our foundation and starting with the two most important things, food and movement. Two of the things that are the most important things for humans, and two of the things that are, at some points, the most boring things of my existence as somebody with ADHD. I haven't moved my body in 2 days. I've just been editing forever. I can get in these work sprints where I get really excited to just get things done and be productive. So then I wake up and I instantly get on my computer and I'm just not taking care of myself. I've started peppering in different opportunities to get a little bit of movement throughout the day. I get my first bout of movement as soon as I wake up. I go into the bathroom, I turn my alarm off, I put shoes on, and I get out of the door. Before I can even think about not doing it, I'm already doing it. It's all gamifying. It's not even an ADHD thing. It's just a life thing. Gamify everything. Maybe it is an ADHD thing. We run on dopamine. I want everything to be fun. And that's why I don't eat sometimes, because food is boring. We'll get to it. When I walk into the office, I do a downward dog. It's become a ritual when I walk in the door that the first thing I do is not sit down at the desk. One of the best changes I've made, and it's so small. I recently started using this one-on-one personal training app, Trainwell. You take this quiz and they pair you with a trainer, and then they personalize the workouts to whatever your goals are. Having an accountability partner is really helpful. So there was a few days where I missed a workout. I was going through a breakup. Not the most ideal time to create a new routine. I've not been successful at this, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna continue to tweak it until I am. What was really nice is the human accountability. I was like bedridden. She sent me a video and she was like, hey, just checking in because you haven't done any of these. She was so empathetic and then offered me some motivation. Since no 2 days are gonna be the same and you're not gonna feel the same every day, there are backup workouts to help keep you consistent within life's inconsistencies. And I kind of like that. It's like no matter what you're going through, there's always a version of something that you can do to show up for yourself. You don't have to do the hardest one. Just do anything. We had this onboarding call and I remember her asking,
what barriers do you see potentially getting in your way of achieving this consistently?
I think asking that question through everything as like a blanket curiosity, just knowing where you might hit friction points and having options and backup plans in order to go around them whenever life lifes. If you want to give it a try, I'll put a link in the description. Just take the quiz to find your perfect trainer, and then you'll get 14 days of free training. Consistency is the name of the game of this chapter of my life, and what I'm learning about consistency is that I cannot rely on motivation. What's more important than motivation is momentum. Once you show up enough times in a row, you won't need motivation. So it starts with something small. It starts with showing up. It starts with having a backup plan. It starts with being nice to yourself. It starts with being gentle with yourself. It starts with not doing the most. Can you believe that I'm saying that? Listen, you can do the most in other things, and sometimes you can do a little bit, and that's range, baby. So basically, what I'm learning is nothing is failure. Everything is information. So if you're trying to build something, whether it's a new habit or a new business, just take one step, assess the information, ingest the information, and make different choices based off of what you've learned. It's not always easy. Life happens, and you just gotta figure it out as you're doing it. Lunchtime is usually my worst time. Not my worst time. It's just so boring. When I'm interested in something and I'm locked in, having to pull myself away and change tasks and then make food and then eat it and then wash the dish and then come back. It's just like, what are we doing? I've started to take lunch breaks. Not because I want to, just because I don't want to die. Since I have to make something to eat to sustain myself, I am just gonna make everything that I have. Also, I don't know much about fruit flies, but I do know that they are everywhere in my house because I have all this fruit everywhere. So I'm just gonna prepare everything And then hopefully the flies will go away. You see this? Is this the best time to do this? Of course not. Is this what I'm gonna do right now? You bet. Here's the thing I like to do is everything at the same time. And I know what you're thinking, multitasking is bad for you. What's worse for you than multitasking is non-existent tasking, which are my two modes. I'm either doing nothing or everything. And right now, we're doing everything. I always like to have a grain on hand. Oh, it is expired. 2024 was only last year. I don't really believe in expiration dates when it comes to grains. How is it gonna expire? Don't answer that. Rice cooker, the hardest working thing in this house. I always feel really amazing after I do this though, because then it's all done. It's nice because I get to put these in salads too. Something I really enjoy is finishing things. Something about it just is so satisfying to me that I got my money's worth and that I used it up and I'm not wasting anything. I love that. And we're off. I can just get the kitchen dirty once. I think I'm figuring a few things out. I'm trying to think how I want them in the future because I'm not gonna be able to eat this now. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to cook it now. Ah! See, I was trying to prioritize the shot. Let's prioritize not making a huge mess. Not typically my jam, but I'm open to trying new things. I'm just gonna season it with salt and pepper. Mold in everything, all the time, forever. A little bit of balsamic. Oh, that was more than I thought. Delicious. We have 30 minutes before I need to get ready. I actually kind of like it. It's like my own version of Chopped with no audience and no prize. Just the stress and the cameras. Also, that was really close to getting my finger. God, that would suck so bad. Florets in the machine. We are rocking and rolling. Salt and pepper on this. We'll crisp it up. Next, let's make a million croutons. Oh my God! Please, excuse me. This is cutting into my crouton time. Do I want rustic croutons or do I want to cut them? Let's do rustic. I think it's nice to have a little bit of imperfection wherever we can. We actually have so much of this. We might just be eating a bowl of croutons for one meal. Oil, maybe it should have been butter. Too late now. She says as she continues to do it. Oregano, Italian blend, and thyme. It's like glitter. Oh my God, I'm cooking like 6 things at a time. Oh my God, the fruit flies. Oh, I'm putting this in the fridge. I guess while I wait, I will cut up this. I basically want it to be like Subway or Chipotle. I just want it to be like, grab this, grab that, put that, now we're done. It's gonna fit in here. It's gonna be a tight squeeze. Maybe I have another one of these bags. This is starting to feel, well, let's push it. One of my favorite pastimes is pushing it. Means salt and pepper. Yas! Done! It's like, am I preparing for my future self or am I just trying to get the fruit flies away? Both can be true. I basically just want everything that is so easy to eat, so I never have to think about it. How do we think the broccoli is doing? This for the fish. Oh my God, I kind of can't believe that I'm succeeding right now. These are the free bits you get right now. Eating it like corn on the cob. How do I enjoy this? Spears. Oh, it's more of an asymmetric vibe. Let's do like chunks. Okay, oh my God. Come on, kids. Okay, time for the fish to go in. Looks done to me. These are crispy. Okay, Honestly, I think we're doing f***ing phenomenal. Can we make it fit? Not no. Oh, but also not yes. Brussels, how we doing? Not too terribly crispy, but cooked. All right, let's broil it. Think I'm f***ing around? Honestly, looks pretty good to me. Definitely have way too many. Oh my God. Hell yeah. Some lemon juice on the salmon and salt and pepper. Wow, I honestly didn't think I would be able to do this. But you paint yourself in a corner, then it's up to you to get yourself out. So I guess, thanks. Me? Oh, 5:59, I have to leave in 1 minute. All right, what have we not done aside from breathe? Let's take a deep breath together, huh? Nice. Oh, that's what I forgot. Right, yes, of course. Yes. Then I am going to rescue these. Could have pulled that sooner. How bad is this for you? I think we may have ruined this, but that is not for me to decide right now. We're gonna... Oh my God, that is so hot. She is crispy. Maybe I'll just pull off all of the carcinogens. Works for me. I should look this up. I'm not sure if that's healthy. That's a later thing. Salmon. That looks so good. What do you think? Can we push it? I think we could probably push it. Shink. Come on. Look at what the fridge looks like. I mean, not organized, but very stocked and very prepared. Take that, fruit flies. I already started eating it, but just so you could see, I literally threw this together. I'm like actually eating and taking care of myself. A concept. If you need any sort of permission to try something new or change your approach or be a little bit more gentle with yourself, this is it. We are not trying to change our entire world in a day. Direction is more important than speed. We are starting slow on purpose. You're human, life is gonna happen, and all we can do is learn what we need specifically. It's gonna be different for everyone. All we can do is learn what we need in order to show up for ourselves the best. And again, if you wanna try out Train Well, I'll put a link in the description, and I will see you the next time I do. We'll be in touch.